There we go, that gets rid of anyone who wants to watch. Haha. Fewer reduction strategies on the episode where I can't put any effort into my voice because I'm still ouchies from an endoscopy. Okay, so that's just gonna be what it is. Yeah. It may shock you to learn that people can't do any effort into adjusting voices when they are recovering from having a camera shoot down their throat. Anyway, the endoscopy hell is done. This is not what we're doing today. Anyway. There. And I've been messing around a bit with it. Yeah, everyone's like, oh my gosh, when can I ever do the voice training? It's like I do. We're in the natural voice. Yeah. We can continue. It shouldn't take too much effort to push through here. We were doing some casual colonizing, building workshops, getting trade income, considering if we wanted any additional things. We've got all these buildings we can build. There's no values in temples anymore. Not really anything in production. Trade is dining. I mean, it's probably worth it to drop a couple more of these in some places. What exactly do you do? Give us more buildings, so you're free as far as number of buildings are concerned. Autonomy down, cheaper state maintenance. I'll throw one in there. Yes, give me that additional colonist. Oh, cheaper state maintenance. Hey! Are those additive before they multiply, or do they just multiply? I'd love 50% down. I'd love to get a better advisor. We're sitting here at +7. What's my inflation looking like? And what are my states looking like? And everything here is done. Yeah, we're just trying to recover up here, which just means we need to colonize more stuff. And we have on our estate end the House of the Adine, which we don't want to piss off because it kills our morale if we piss off our slave soldiers. So that's why we're not seizing more land. Aha! And remember, that's everything I need to know. Why do you give so much power to the Adine? guess I'm a fool. I'm a free merchant. We'll send them up here. Anyone in the Gulf of Rahan? We do not, and we can. But it's not really worth it, because we notice all the money is already leaving. It's probably better worth our effort to throw someone in Kagos and try to push Kagos money over. So we shall. Even more money coming in. I don't think that... We were making 7.6 before, right? I think it balanced out. We're seeing less coming out of the Gulf of Rahan. No? Okay, then. It's probably just a market decline corresponding with it. Privateers, would you all stop? So much money. Should probably... I should build an actual manufactory. We don't actually have anything to build. We should build an actual castle in our capital. Like, that's important. I don't want anyone to come in there and just burn it down. Get up to Miltech 10. We're gonna be mostly on the defensive, so it should be fine. Okay, we don't have any major issues there. Hey, a golden era for culture. That gave us a new person who is not going to be inflation reduction. So we're at +2 stability. We can use our genie powers to get up to +3 for free. It's a level 3 power, right? Yes. Kill some people, get to level 3. I'm remembering how this goes. So, stability cost reduction is useless. Everyone's of our religion, so missionary strength is useless, although that is a +3 advisor. That's worth it. We'll manually reduce our inflation. We have our first +3 advisor. Beautiful. As far as institutions, the printing press is the next one. Well, we're not in a region to spawn the printing press. We have colonialism. We might... I don't know, we'll see what we need to do to get printing press. Global trade. I don't know that we're going to get global trade. We might be able to get manufacturers when that comes around. I'm feeling this is going to be a longer game. Yeah, we're doing pretty alright. It's amazing what peace does for a country. Can we colonize there? We can colonize right here, that'll get us on 2 continents. Because I'm pretty sure this is a different continent. If we look here, this is in Sarhal, and then this is in Alas. Just hopped right over here, settled this one little island we'd have be on more than one continent. Which would be pretty okay. I don't think it's worth it to prioritize that. You can just build so much. I don't think there's anything that we really need to build right now, so we can chill. I mean, it might be worth it to just crank up our trade more. Yeah, these are worth it. Let's do these that are over 1 that get a +3. No, no one wants to date anymore. The children in Qasriga are on their smartphones, playing Among Us instead of dates. Rains fall. Our ruler can use their plain touch power to help. Let's go. The power of being water plane touched. I love that we have all these estates. We have a couple of subject rebels, but not super important. It is slightly sad that my subjects aren't going to be able to colonize down here on their own, so I'm going to have to, but it's fine. And what are you looking at here? You're 10, same as us. And there's additional colonial range. Not super necessary, but hey, we can steal tech. That gives us something else to do with our diplomats besides just living forever. What's everyone's tech looking like? 8, 10, 8. 11. Ooh. Well, you're kind of a friendly one. There's that fly. Attractive living units. I'm gonna try building a spy network up here and see if we can't steal technology. Use that to help catch up on our weakened admin tech from expansion ideas. I'm anticipating that when the next mission tree is going to have us kind of invade up here, most likely. I don't foresee us being inward searching the entirety of the future. I'll leave the admin points, it's fine. Prestige is really good, but it's dropping. I need to get new fly paper. Flies floating around everywhere. Such is life. Someone's yapping at me. I can reply later. One of my sons asked me how I am after my endoscopy, but that was a couple days ago. Oh, I can... So, since Harrison of the Deep Desert started providing advice for trade developments in Qasriga, internal trade has been strengthened at the cost of curtailed imports and increased state regulation. While the decision to improve infrastructure has been appreciated, recent suggestions have caused many influential people to question their philosophy. They argue that they're taking advice too readily and we should look for mutually beneficial deals with other nations rather than seeking to dominate every area of trade. What do they think this is? The real world? No, this is a video game. We need to win. That devotion's getting a little low. It's fine. It's not like there's consequences for low devotion. Not like our devotion affects our tax modifier. Not like we have tax modifier. What's our frickin' development? Yeah, we have like 4 provinces that actually pay taxes. Hey, we have... We're getting near to capacity here. What's our spells here? We're renowned at transmutation. Oh, that means we get free money. Fly, get out of here. Hooray, some free money. We'll get some good low stuff there. We've got some more trade potential. Oh, that's not what we were looking at. Where's the place that we saw all that amazing trade? Naval force limits. Land force limits. Not quite here for pressment offices or ramparts. Mage tower. Manufactory would be nice. Oh, there we are. Yeah, these. It's got a few of them queued up. Places that have good trade potential. And we will protect our trade. Trade is the backbone of our country. Our trade income has plummeted for some reason. Oh, it's because I hired the level 3, I don't know what happened. Oh. Is it because we're we're paying our troops? Yes, and our troops are fully trained. So we don't need to. You all can stand down. We can mothball the forts. And that puts us back up to that +5 a month. That might be why we were training. Still, we're running at a 3-2-2 advisor layout with +5 ducats a month. Islamora is doing that thing that people were concerned about in the last stream. And people are coming here, I presume, fleeing the conflict across the sea. colonial work. Okay, let's take a look at that in a moment. First, I want to think about this. Do I want to send people over here? Yes, how many? We only have 5. I don't want to colonize these 2. Okay, we should take a look at this. Flamboyant bard, his instruments wheezing with each step, melodiously hums, in tune with the good news. My Mukarib, betwixt sets highlighting Qasriga's majesty, I plucked out a drunken mercenary's name. Oh, it's another merfolk event. We can, raid. We don't need to raid, we're making enough money. We're still making +3 right now. We don't have a colonist running. Okay. No, you don't need to go. Just them. 5,000 troops should be more than enough to get these territories under control. Especially with a +20% global settler increase. We don't have a leader. Let's have you come along. We'll go get both of these handles so we can have both of them. I'm pretty sure these count, so I'll say yes to them. Excellent, we've had more dates. We do love it when we have dates. And then, as I thought, there were still a couple more of these, which have enough trade impact to matter. Love that prestige from Ivory. Probably should be willing to spend prestige more in the future. And you can probably go settle into secure again. Although maybe what I should do is take one of you. Where are you? Why aren't you 2 not merged up? Merging these. Probably the one while it's doing its thing, but yeah. You can hunt pirates. In a hurry, yeah. We're having pirate problems. We've got carracks, galleys, cogs. We've got Miltech 11. Stability is not that big of a deal. Oh, hello. Explorer's ready. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and get some exploration done. And our Splendor ability shall be cheaper ships, probably. Yes. Kind of want more boats. More heavies in particular. I want to be able to stand up for the future. Is there an upgrade ships button? There's a detach obsolete ships button. Upgrade you. Like, is there an option to just upgrade my ships? These ships are the ones that are out of date, which I can tell, because I come look here to build. We have Carracks and Caravels now, so these ships are probably also out of date. And they're all barks. So next time I get a big burst of money, I should upgrade my fleets. No circumnavigation, so resume. Protecting trade at 9.6, 9.5, and Yehaluk. Yehaluk is the market that we get the most benefit from our ships in. It ups our trade power, which lets us push. Basically, all this trade is flowing into Yehaluk, and without our influence, it wants to flow on out of town. If we come into Yehaluk and we get some influence there from our fleet, it pushes it all down into us where we can slurp it up, make significant money. Guess we have another free person. We lost our access to Vegas. We lost our access all the way up there. I see. There's someone in. Yes, we have someone there. Not quite sure why we lost our access up to Vegas, but maybe we'll continue. We'll just try to transfer trade power out of our opponents up there and get our spy network construction boosted. So we could steal technology, but I'm not actually seeing that as an option. We need to have like an idea for it. No. But we could study technology. It's called study technology. Doesn't seem to actually exist. Enough for knowledge sharing going with these people. So I noticed Bois is behind on institutions and Yezomora is concerning. So I'm trying to looking for potential people I can push up. Reyes. Hello. How much can I afford to give you? Not that much. I can afford to give you 9-4. Let's check for 10 years. That's one I don't see. Eventually I want to conquer Bois, I think, but I don't want Bois to get eaten by Yezomora. I don't. So that seems like something I don't want to have happen. The Umbral Covenant is rather large. Hello. Would you be willing to share with me maps of Gaul? You can't, because you have units adjacent. Why do I need to have units next to Gaul for someone over here to share me maps? Can't they just give me maps from a diplomat? It's too much to ask for the game to make something resembling sense, isn't it? Concerned about the Central Covenant. They've got basically no chance of giving me something bad. It's a 1 in 10 chance of fish. So that's a much better die roll than some of the other spots. They're done, I will probably colonize here so I can fight. How are we losing our drill? Drill's fine. So we can let the movements sit down for them. What did I say? 10% chance of something bad, and it gives me fish. Can't win a die roll in this game. Excellent. Let's go ahead and Let's go ahead and build the replacement ships before we swap them out. There we go. Build 5, that puts us 2 over the force limit, but we're replacing 2 ships, so that'll balance out. Yeah, Wegabig is annoyed at us for trying to steal their technology. My son's staring at me oddly for saying Wegabega. You picked up on my microphone. You're on my stream. Extend Paris. At 477. Now, I wonder if I just got that in right in time for the recalculation. We'll see it the next month. I think I got the tariffs in right in time for the calculation, so just normal market fluctuation. Liberty Desire of Subjects amount is pretty nice. Land attrition down. We have little bits of lore that we're missing. Restability. Let's see. We've revived the old waves. We've reignited the City of Wonder, and now we've kept the waterways running. Despite the genie magic disappearing along with Artemia when she left this plane on the day after the Day of Ashen Skies, the waterway systems that kept Adam Crest running did not collapse overnight. Enough of her powers lingered to keep the water flowing, although it required diligent use of power and improvements to hydroengineering so that what power was left could be used as efficiently as possible. It took 500 years for the waterways of Artem Crest to fall. Only then did desperation begin, and we have rebuilt. The game wants us to lose all of our devotion. The next bit's going to be our subjects, which we will get alongside a new diplomat. A Dean officer abuses privileges. In almost all cases, the hierarchy of free and enslaved is clear and absolute. Roles and standards of deference govern every sentence spoken between the possessor and the possessed. Seating, eating, sleeping. As our Dean have acquired more and more of the privileges and functions of the officer corps, however, the rules are being upended. In recent days, an Adini officer reprimanded and then publicly humiliated a freeborn noble for his family maneuvers during a training exercise. In the tone that the harsh Adeni taskmasters often use to sculpt the iron discipline of their fellow enslaved. This has caused an outrage among the nobility. So we can piss off everyone and gain professionalism. We can piss off the House of Might and please the House of the Adine. Or we can piss off the Adine, gain a bunch of rebels, and lose army tradition. I really don't want to piss the Adine off by 20. Or the House of Might by 20. Satisfy the Adine. The House of Might, what do they give me, really? Manpower recovery. And we're going to lose a little bit of money for a bit as we drive out some corruption. But it's fine. It's better than pissing off the Adine and losing all of our army morale. We can just see across the wall. There's gotta be a way through the wall somewhere. It's gotta fuck with the weather is what it's gotta do. Okay, we got rid of the corruption. Finances have recovered. If it was really important to keep from losing money, we could have cut how much we were handling corruption, but it wasn't worth it. Honestly, the Dean didn't even get happy because of it. I don't think that the House of Might and Nadine were actually affected like they're supposed to be. We got 4 more worthwhile spots. So we'll get those built up. Yeah, we just need to change out our fly strip. Adavi! Feel all uppity. And I have a warband-less area there. Gonna take out a couple loans there. It's fine. No, Badabi's being all uppity. Jerkful. We're having some issues. You know what I'm thinking. We have solid professionalism. I'm rather inclined to fill out the rest of our troops. Grab this garbage province and start bopping Padabi for causing problems. But I will have restraint. I said I wasn't going to attack Padabi until after we reformed. We're still in our focus inward, and so it shall be. It is a lovely day in Autumn-Crest, and we're stuck to young petitions. Come look, my Muckalib, something mysterious is afoot, something unusual, inexplicable. Not just one thing, but a series. First, my Mukarib, gaze upon the instrument. A percussive tool constructed of the bones of the fallen. Now note how I strike it in the same place twice. It produces 2 completely distinct noises. I propose we find the artisan who constructed the device and fire them. Fire them? With a cannon, ideally. Now, my Mukarib, look here. It's clearly an Aklesi warhorse. When you look away and turn it back, it becomes an Arbadani destrier. Study the horse closely, turn away and look back, and there seems to be discoloration of the hair. And finally, analyze these documents. One states Lady Mirabelle married Sir Henrik, while the other claims that Henrik died and married Mayfield. From whence do these errors arise? You see, my child, when things occur around us, we can only come to the conclusion that a wizard did it. We gain 50 admin power. All of that for just 50 admin power. Okay. There's part of our income problem. Okay, let's get our new boats all grouped up in our new colony. Bring you here. And then we can get rid of our old boats. And group everyone up. The fleet, the renewal of the war fleet is nearly upon us. It's part of why we're not making much money. Okay. So... all of the ships are obsolete. Well, you two are the only 2 that I'm gonna get rid of right now. resume hunting pirates. That means that we now need to upgrade to our war galleys. How many war galleys are we going to need? 6. We also need flukes. We can upgrade our war galleys right away. Let's get our 6 war galleys up and running. Takes us vastly over our fleet limit, but it's fine. They're mostly, with the exception of Lambergrid, gonna all be done at the same time. There we go, we turn a bunch of rocks to gold. With genie magic, pay back our debtors. When you can turn sand into gold, really, there's nothing wrong with the world. Probably getting some corruption from unbalanced research, yeah. We probably leaned way too hard into military. Not really. We don't have anything to do with our military power. We could strengthen the government is what we could do, and probably should do, for a bit while we recover. I mean, our devotion is rather abysmal. Colonial range and an explorer. We don't need an explorer right now. I have 4 more units. What do we have here? Alright, we'll go ahead and pick that one out. Let's actually get cannons. There we go. Going lacquerware. Oh, thank you for that re-influx of money. Of lacquerware coming down to us from the Umbral Covenant, which we can see now. Well, that's a shadow domain. The Shadow Pact. I haven't discovered Laurent, but Laurent seems to be unhappy with the Umbral Covenant. Wa wants to be an ally. We have no allies. We could have 2 more Diplo reps. We'll say yes. We can always betray them if we need to. Thank you for the devotion. And then, while we're at it, we should look for maybe one more friend. We can be our friend for now. Well, we're fighting Badavi. Get the war fleet ready. Colony is self-sustaining. Blockade enemy ports. Oh, you've got both sides. Well, blocking the Kalwal no. Give them what they need. We can live with it. We can make sure that we have war taxes raised to stem the bleeding of our funds. Oh, we lost. I thought I had you set to go home. Oh, I see. You two never actually moved up properly. Someone's perished. I'm a military tech person. We can't afford to replace you with level 2 again for a bit, so give us a reinforcement speed person. Not enough to fire it off yet, but it'll be worth looking at in the future. We at war with blue? No. So, in theory, they're trapped there. Which is good. We have a free diplomat. Well, this is our first proper war. I should, if I can, say I want you. A war ally has already claimed it. Okay. So we're not likely to get anything directly out of this war besides goodwill. But... hey... maybe. Maybe we'll get you. It won't count towards anything, but we can get you anyway. We don't need these occupations way up here. I like to feel that we swung this war. I think we're fine either way, but I do like how it went firmly out of their control and very rapidly. Really what happened is they marched their massive army onto that island without enough support to fight through the fleets keeping it there. It's beautiful. I don't actually want to own any of this. Not yet, anyway. Maybe it will be important later, but for now, we can give it over to Biraga. Yeah. Just go talk to whoever. All of this over to us up here, like, yeah, we're not gonna take any of that. At this point, I'm back home. Everlasting victory! Everyone, come home. Return to hunting pirates. Make sure you return home during the war, because you lost a lot of people there. Can I afford to lose some land to my estates? Yes, but I'd rather not. We're only losing money because our troops are coming home. Our vassal can handle them. Well, Comrade Cassie the First of Caterlama is now going to lead our great nation. Need a new cult. Well, it's Ardemia, of course. We have 2 events we need to resolve. First, we need to designate a new heir. Does anyone want to be the heir? I think we're going to do the theologian for that first. The preacher for the burst of devotion. And if there's no one who wants to call it out, let's just pick someone. How about we give our next heir, Queen Melina. From the ascension of the new monarch, it's necessary to rotate the Adine who guard the palace and fulfill other important roles. Replacing veterans with fresh soldiers protects the unification of government, ensures the personal loyalty to the new ruler. The previous generation cannot simply be dismissed at a whim. I really don't want to because we're losing money while the troops come home. We can promote them. Give them a new privilege. Yeah, I'll do that. It's a new privilege for the Adine. I won't possibly come to regret that. I'm kind of hoping the Adine take over the country. Jal Sahil? You didn't have the maps of the country? Well, there you go. There you do. Oh, with the war done, you know what we can absolutely do right now? The fort mothballed. That'll slow our bleeding a little. Wool. I'm not surprised. We don't get good goods in our territory. Alright, we have a 90% chance of getting something amazing and a 10% chance of fish. What do you think's gonna happen? Fish. I really would like to drill up our new troops, but I really don't think we can afford to. I mean, yeah, I know we could cut down our administrators, but I really want to push this button. And this means we're going to need to stand up our army. No, we don't. We don't need to. We already did. And send our new colonist over. Comrade Cassie the First is going to reign over the first period of 2 colonists. After our previous ruler died in a siege up on the peninsula. I will take the devotion. No! We actually have natives rising up. Only 1,000 people, we should be fine. Won't completely reduce maintenance to 0 because I do want to have some odds of beating up the people who show up. How are we doing on mana? How far are we from transmuting a bunch of stuff into gold? We need 100, we're at 84. Okay. Do I care about pissing off any of these people? The House of Wealth can recover. Really, the only person I kind of want to appease is the House of Might. Importantly, though, that's one of our loans repaid. Okay. Now that I've gotten that second colonist, am I gonna finish this? Trade power up and autonomy down. Yeah, we will. And we have our subjects. The sultans of the Vizierate searched far and wide for ways to reactivate or elongate the magical reserves that kept the city of Artemkos running. Many expeditions were sent to Basilui to hunt for genie relics up there in the Age of Genies. These expeditions were regularly attacked by natives to steal the advanced weapons and fine cloth. But the Vizierate came up with more permanent ways to ensure the safety of future expeditions. Military conquest. Despite the unfavorable terrain, the entire region was swiftly occurred as the Dakishni humans were in no way united against the foreign threat. Many of them even supported the Vizieret with promises of riches. Superiority in... Basically, these people used to be under us. And they will be again, I presume. I imagine we're going to get a missions to conquest against them. Which will mean we have to face the Islamora. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Look how close we are. Pushing the button. We only need 3 more provinces. Only need 3 more provinces. And then we'll push the button. And we'll have everything. We'll have our new missions. And then we'll, have to fuel back and refill whatever is down here, but it's fine. I don't care about the Dobby. Yeah, they're our rival. I don't care about their opinion. They're gonna be ours in no time. I'm gonna say that I want down to here. I'm not gonna be super greedy. I'm just gonna say I want there, and then later I'll take this, but I'll give them hope. Our trade empire is crumbling. When we have 100 mana, we're going to convert to gold, and then we're going to rebuild this fleet. What did they think was going to happen? Relax. We're all one people. We're not colonizing, we're unifying. We're literally the same culture. When you join us, you're protected from the demon hordes. And we'll go, eliminate them too. Next, I'm gonna grab you, and you, so that we're unified borders. That'll mean we get to fight these other 2 warbands. And we can come through and clean this up later. While we're cleaning everything else up. There's always warbands in the south we need to handle. Fine. The Vizieret is almost reformed. A lot of time, a lot of organization, a lot of diplomacy to unify all the peoples. And when the Vizieret's reformed, we'll be able to say, aha! We're the Vizieret. If it weren't going to require me to send people over there to them up, I would get that. I mean, I may as well. We don't have any need of military anymore. Like, we're ahead of mill power with unbalanced research, so we should probably be laying the groundwork. All the same culture, don't worry about it. It's not genocide if you're murdering people who are exactly the same as you, who just aren't willing to join under your rule. That's a classic oppression. That's a sparkling oppression. My oldest son is super concerned, like, oh my gosh, you got out of surgery. Like, no, I got out of an endoscopy. My throat hurts. Sugar! No, that's wool. You're sugar. We have sugar up here. Heck yeah, a trade good that isn't garbage. So we don't need our troops maintained at all anymore. Let's get rid of them. Look at that beautiful 3 ducats a month of income. Apparently, not only can we trade in garbage, we can be, like, running our look at this trash that we have. Look at this absolute garbage we have as trade goods. And then you can see we can run our economy off of trading in it. You should know this. You're the... What is our title? Mukarib. You're our Mukarib. Your military skill is garbage. You're a 351. You're already 69. Nice. Gonna die soon. Will you even rule long enough to get your second personality, or are you just gonna be a water plane touched forever? Okay, we can finally fix our unbalanced research. We have our free policy, trade efficiency, trade steering, encouragement of the merchant navy. Also, finally, gold. We are missing 9, 10, 11, 12. We're missing 4 ships. Get those 4 ships up and running. Also, repay that last loan. Look at that. Our increased trade efficiency and trade steering doubled the amount of money we're making right now after paying our expenses. We're up to 12 ducats from trade with basically nothing of value. Do you have any worthwhile trades? Hey, there's a worthwhile trade center to build. And there's a couple more. And that's all of our money spent. Bring our person up from here. Biamudavia, you're the place that we want to abandon. There you go. Hey, we got a bunch of manpower. We're at max stability though, so we don't have a use for it. It's still so funny to me that one of our most powerful things we get to do is regularly The Adine are abusing their officer privileges again. And we vote in Dulia Keakwil. Dulia Keakwil. Well, get the army up and running. Get them over there. Time to have a civil war against the Adine. Which is gonna hurt because, well, they're high enough up that the loyalty decrease shouldn't hit our things. So let's go see if we get any Adine rising up. That's not where you were supposed to rise up. Hey, a blessing. Comrade Cassie leads her armies directly against the rebel Adine, led by Abshir Kagona. Ooh. Comrade Cassie's been practicing and strengthening her plane-touched abilities. While doing this, she's found a way to manipulate the waves underneath our ships to help our sailors achieve more without the need for extra rowing or waiting for wind. We can either improve our armada or our trade. We are ultimately a holy trade empire. Cassie. Cassie, don't lose this fight, Cassie. Cassie, don't you lose this fight against the rebel Adine. That was painful. That was so painful. That's like 5,000 men dead to kill 15,000. 20,000 people dead in the sands of Ardmachilava. The fish there, forevermore, tasted of blood. Hey, Malekith. It goes pretty okay. You can hear my throat recovering in real time as I sound less and less horrible. Excellent. The army has recovered from the slave soldier rebellion. Actually, we're making an income while there with both of our colonies. So let's take this opportunity to drill up our new recruits. After the big war and the slave revolt. Who would have thought that we could have problems from giving over huge chunks of our military to slave soldiers? Actually, the problem was the nobility. We just couldn't piss them off anymore. These two. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab one of you and set you to do espionage in Badabi. Yay! A colony is self-fulfilling. And the colonist is back. We'll go here. Which actually means enough drilling. You're gonna have work to do. Something happened with Yesamora. I clicked it away too fast. I hope Yasunori is having a bad time. Okay, and then we've got someone up in Badabi. The other one of you come home and start poking at Abudaka. Yeah, not too much going on. We're just continuing to rebuild our error at not spending enough time doing our tribal era. We only need to get 3 more places before we can actually form the Vizierate. We have a warband here to fight. Warbands should not be a threat anymore. And while we're here, kill the disloyal so that we can focus on training. And then, do we have any more trade centers we want to build? No. Any taxation hubs? Not really. Production hubs? Not really. We've obtained the war against evil causes belly against Alefisol. The realm and ruler is unequivocally evil, and they... Okay, who is this? Alefisol. Hello! Genie cult. That's our religion. Why do I want to fight you? A wind plane touched. Hi. Yeah, I kind of do actually want to come over here. Kinda do want to come over here. This seems like something that we're gonna want to get involved in. This is like one of our friends there. I'm a little surprised they didn't come bother us. Let's go ahead and get religious wars. This is not going to help us immediately because we're going to be fighting someone who is of our religion. But they're a witch king, and we're gonna strike him down. I was kind of hoping that they might get a little bit more Banabi and a little bit less up there, but yeah. I would like all of my navies to return home. over there in particular. We have a lot of troops. Dobby. Well, okay, then we'll just chill for a bit. Why do you want to go exploring right now? Okay, you can go to the South Ocean of the Lost, but don't go near the war. I declared war to, like, get ready access to some of this. And then this started happening. Okay. We're gonna chill out for a bit. Let them come down. Oh, no, shit. They caught us. Flee. Flee quickly. They'll get caught on the Capitol. You can have that military access, yes. And we should probably get military access to our old enemy here. We're at war with the same person. No, well. We should have by default. Triumph of the House of Wisdom. We can get clerical dominance or lose a stability. How are they looking as far as their actual power? Yeah, they're fine. And we can eat the stability, still be at +2. Okay. We'll recover our armies, then we'll go. Excellent, we have legendary transmutation. That's useless. Doesn't give us anything of value. Okay. Study evocation, please. Get some frickin' war magic on the way. Military increase. Troops, we can get some good cannons. Let's use one of our genie powers. We should have the ability to steal somebody. Let's go! Better commander. Literally summoned used our genie powers to kidnap an enemy commander and turn them to our side. We need to, we can sell titles. I'm still gonna hold back here. Let them bite Badabi, weaken Badabi, weaken them. If they take stuff from Badabi and are weakened in the process, that's good for us across the board. What is their military type? By the by, 12. We are 13. They are going to be led by no leader. 3-10-8. Holy shit. Where's my warriors? Holy shit. 80k. Hi. Hey, buddy. Any chance for white peace? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna scorch everything south of the capital. I'm gonna sell titles. Build a fort here, so they can attrition on that fort. And then hope that they just lose too many troops in the course of whatever they're doing up there. And take long enough that we can finish the castle. It's going to take too long. We're going to stay at least a ways away from there, so we can drill up, get as much improvement as we can. Okay, then we're not going to deal with a revolt right now. Good job, Baraka. Just need 2 more owned provinces. Out of curiosity, how many people are you at war with? Just us. Okay, that's not as many people as I was hoping. I'm gonna eat our ally and our enemy. They tell us of the plan of Al-Nadi. The purpose of its conquest is to suspend the infernal across the world, entwining the planes with one another. That energy overlap will allow me to reset the world completely with magic. It's that simple. When we're done here, the negative energy made will be cast back to the infernal. The balance between planes will be restored. There are two outcomes. Our society starts straight from the beginning. Humans have no memory of the previous world. The complete erasure of immortality from all planes of existence. This isn't us. This is the people that we are at war with. It'll be beautiful to watch the sunrise on a world where nobody has to be afraid of eternal greed, without the threat of a god king with a taste for conquest or conniving genies wanting to play with lives for kicks. It'll be beautiful to know that everything you touch and see will change to something else. Everything will be finite. Don't you agree, darling Beha? Every infernal resonance changes to an infernal hotspot. Oh no. And now there's nothing but us. Okay. Where's my fleets? Everyone, get there ASAP. Cancel your mission. Get fucking home. Said. Cancel your mission. Get fucking home. They said that they were genie cultists. We're genie cultists. But if they're doing this, that's not the genie cult. The genie cult wants to bring the genies back. Okay, so we need to reform our administration. I want something that's going to give us... Let's take yearly corruption down. And... what have you got there? 36 ships, mostly heavies. Our secondary castle is not going to be ready in time. What are your Miltech? Your Miltech is 12. Our Miltech is 13. You have a better commander than we could ever hope to have. We have some magic that we can use to establish combat wards. That's probably better. It's probably better for us to go try to get more mercs. Okay, who can we get that's worth their salt? Independent Army, rise up. Adventuring Company, rise up. Bandit Horde, rise up. We are in a death war, I think. we're going to need to somehow beat them. We're going to be burning through so much money. This is all army. All these regulars. All these mercs are going to cost us so much. Still going to outnumber us. We're going to have the defense. We're going to have the tech advantage. They're going to have the commander advantage. Sortie out for additionals. Okay, well, this is not a war we're gonna win. We're gonna give you war reps, we're gonna give you money. We're gonna give you territory in our vassal. You want Artemorast. So nothing we give them is going to be enough. They want our territory that we can't give them. And they killed our army. They just wiped... No, okay. There's our army. We're doing so well too, and then out of nowhere, someone warned me about them, and I'm like, I don't understand. Well, apparently now I do. Need to try. I will not accept anything we can offer them. What if we unconditionally surrender? Well. We are now miles away from reforming the Zirits. Okay. Oh no. This is very bad. Well. Oh my god. They made us release all our vassals. They did. Okay, so we are miles away from reforming the Vizieret. We lost half our territory, we lost all our vassals. We need to reclaim our vassals, integrate them so we have enough territory. Yeah, well actually no, the problem is we started the war. See, I assumed that they would be bogged down enough that we would be able to pick off like one province opportunistically, and then that backfired. So this is my fault, ultimately. But yeah. I need to recover. We're gonna probably... Next time we're gonna colonize this, go back to war down here, re-vassalize, reintegrate. That'll give us the ability to... Well, it won't, because we'll need to take this back. We need to retake Artem Karast in order to reform the Vizierats. So we'll have to go back against them. But for now, I've met Alefisol. I've discovered the problem. We have our enemy. For now, we're gonna go find someone to raid out on. I'm still recovering from everything, and I think I will need to be more 100% to do that. Let's go do a raid. Let's raid into match. Come on, everyone, get in here.